Kiefer Bauer hit and run. You think forensics found anything new at the crime scene? Well, all right, well, just give me a call back here at headquarters.
We need to prioritize Falcon Harry. All right, it's time to find Michael Corinthos and have him testify against his father.
It was nice waking up with you this morning.
Let's make a habit of it, huh?
You know, habits can be bad for you.
Yeah.
I hear you're the first witness, Olivia. Now's your big chance. You can pick up where your boyfriend left off. Put another nail in my coffin.
Sonny has a lot of overseas real estate, hotels, safe houses. It's a dozen places Michael would be stashed.
That's good. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, well, we don't have the resources to conduct a global search. And I don't really think we need to anyway, because you know where your brother is.
Yeah, I should probably be deeply offended for how many times you've accused me of lying. But the truth is, I haven't seen Michael since he was subpoenaed. And it's irrelevant because his testimony is unnecessary.
Well, if that was actually true, then you'd have no problem putting Michael on the stand. See, because he has a story to tell, and I'm actually interested in it, in the name of justice.
Yeah, but you know what? This case is laid out exactly the way we planned for it to. We have enough evidence to convict Sonny. We don't need him to testify against his father.
Wrong, Detective. I want Michael Corinthos on the stand, and you're going to get him for me.
Now it's your turn to get back at me for the way I laid into you last night.
You know what, let me do this. Let's go.
No, it's okay. John, I'm used to this. So he knows he did wrong, and instead of apologizing, he gets defensive. So.
They're going to ask you to get on the stand and tell the truth. You think you can remember how to do that after 20 years of lying to me about my son?
I got no problem with the truth. You know what? I got nothing left to hide. I got no agenda. You know, believe it or not, Sonny, I don't lie awake at night thinking of ways to punish you.
I can vouch for that.
My conscience is clear. Okay, if yours isn't, then that's your problem.
Maybe you could talk some sense into Detective Falconeri, because he's insisting he doesn't even know where Michael is.
Well, he's consistent.
Yeah, well, look, I'm wasting my time, all right? I got things I got to do.
Tell me, other than your brother, are there any other witnesses you plan to compromise?
I heard yesterday was a big win for the prosecution.
Your mother is supposed to testify today, and I would like you to give me fair warning if you plan to make her disappear too.
I don't know why everyone thinks I know where Michael is. I mean, maybe he is actually on a backpacking trip like his parents say. Regardless, you shouldn't be bringing a traumatized kid into court to testify against his own father.
That's not for you to worry about, Detective.
Well, speaking of worry, when my mother takes a stand, knock yourself out. I don't know if you have any experience with women from Bensonhurst, but good luck with that.
You going to get creative on the stand like your boyfriend did?
Every word I said was the truth.
Really? Considering I never hit a woman, but I'm the monster, and your sister is the innocent victim.
I'll be the first to say Claudia was no innocent, but you certainly made a victim out of her.
Right. How about the hell she put my family through the damage she did? You can go ahead and finish what you started.
You hard of hearing? I'm going to tell the truth to the lawyers, nothing more, nothing less.
Right. I guess if you make me out to be the vicious animal, it would justify you lying to me about Dante.
You know what? God knows what would happen to Dante if you would have been around when he grew up. He could be dead by now, or he could be brain damaged.
Speaking of brain damage, you knew your sister got Michael shot, put into a coma, and all you did was cover it up.
Okay, Sonny. You're not doing yourself any favors here, okay?
Then it's unanimous, because I know damn well you're not going to do any favors for me.
Well, did you get anything new from Kiefer Bauer's vehicle?
Hey, John, how you doing? Thanks for coming down.
Check the drivetrain?
Interrogation room.
Yeah, let's get it over with, huh?
Wait, if it was mechanical fair, then someone messed with it, so call me back.
You were pretty far inside the Corinthos organization. You must have some
That's
idea.
good, Ronnie. I'll take it from here.
No, I don't think so.
What, are you questioning my effectiveness as an investigator? Because I'll put my evidence in the Corinthos case against yours any day.
Look, I never said you didn't do good, okay? Which is why your unwillingness to see it through is frustrating.
Oh, wait a minute, guys. No need to fight on my account here. I got no idea where Sonny's
Look, do you not understand that Michael Corinthos is the key to convicting Sonny? He puts his father at the crime scene.
Really? Because I thought this super prosecutor, Claire Walsh, was the key to this whole thing. You know, you guys should really stop throwing this new information in. I'm not too bright at computers.
You know what? What the hell is wrong with you, Zakara? Huh? You know, maybe I'm a little nuts, but I actually thought that you wanted justice for your sister.
Good morning. I'd like to see it stay that way. So before we resume proceedings, heed this friendly reminder, jury, attorneys, defendant, witnesses, and anyone else within the sound of my voice. We will be following the rules of order. That means no grandstanding, no outbursts, no theatrics of any kind. Questions? No. Good. Ms. Walsh, prosecution may call their next witness.
We call Olivia Falconeri, Your Honor, to the stand. Are you familiar with the defendant?
Yes, I am.
Would you care to elaborate on how you know Mr. Corinthos?
He knocked me up when I was 15.
Yeah, I want Sonny to fry for what he did to my sister, but life in prison, that's the next best thing.
So why are you stonewalling me?
Come on, really? Stonewall? Yeah. If Michael Corinthos could actually convict Sonny Corinthos, then yeah, maybe I'd break kneecaps to find him, but he can't.
All right, look, I need help with the Kiefer Bauer hit and run.
No,
you gonna help me?
No, I'm on the Corinthos case. I'm gonna stay until he gets convicted. You know, I don't know what it is with you two. Man, you make no sense to me. I got a Zakara and I got a post cop, and the two of you like both working to protect Sonny Corinthos.
Protect Sonny Corinthos, yeah. Really? Is that it? You know what? In fact, I can't stand the son of a bitch, Ronnie. But you know what? If you can't make your case without dragging a brain-damaged kid into it, maybe you're not as much of a cop as you thought you were in the first place.
Hey, thanks for your backup.
Well, what do you want me to do? You're making the force and Claire Walsh look pretty incompetent, Ronnie.
Yeah, and you're skating real close to obstruction of justice.
Oh, yeah. Prove it.
Miss Falconeri, by any chance, are you related to Detective Dante Falconeri?
You know that I am.
For the benefit of the court, Miss Falconeri.
Dante Falconeri is my son. I'm extremely proud of him. He's an excellent officer. He's got a boatload of commendations to prove it.
Would you consider your son an honest man?
Honest to a fault, yes.
So you would assume he would tell the truth on the stand here?
Objection, leading.
Sustained. Strike from the record.
Can you tell the court who your son's father is?
That man. Sonny Corinthos.
So when you told the court that Mr. Corinthos knocked you up, Dante Falconeri was the result?
That is correct.
Isn't it unusual that an undercover officer would be assigned to investigate his own father?
Objection, Your Honor. As the prosecution has already established, while leading Detective Falconeri through his own testimony, the defendant and the detective did not know they were related at the time.
Until Detective Falconeri wound up shot and bleeding on the
Objection, Your Honor.
Strike from the record. Ms. Walsh, I do not find your courtroom gymnastics entertaining. Ask straightforward questions on matters relevant to the case, or I will dismiss the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Falconeri, do you know why your son and the defendant did not know they were related?
Because I chose not to tell them.
And why would a loving mother not tell her own son about his father?
Do I really have to answer that question? I was 15 years old, and I was stupid. That's like asking me why I wore scrunchies and acid-wash jeans. It just felt like the thing to do at the time.
I agree with Ms. Falconeri. Last chance, Ms. Walsh. Ask something useful or dismiss the witness.
Miss Falconeri, do you know where Michael Corinthos III was on the night Claudia Zakara Corinthos was murdered?